Hello and thank you for volunteering to be a social coach with SOAR this semester. Before we can meet our buddies, there are some things you should know about your role as a social coach. First of all, the SOAR program at Marywood serves as a transition program for autistic students who are preparing to enter the workforce and live independently. Students in this program range in age from 18 to 21 and are on the autism spectrum. Our students may also have other exceptionalities, including issues with adaptive skills or a specific learning disability in reading. With the publication of the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition, the term autism spectrum disorder was introduced. This disorder includes other disorders, which were previously individual diagnoses, such as Asperger's syndrome. Individuals can fall anywhere on this spectrum, but most of our current students display symptoms of classic autism. Autistic symptoms generally appear before the age of 3, so most of our students have struggled with social communication issues, a tendency to perform repetitive behaviors and in most cases, a language impairment for their entire lives. Keep in mind, every individual with autism can present with their own unique combination of these symptoms. As a social coach this year, your main focus will be on the social communication and social interaction impairments of our students. You may notice that your SOAR buddy has trouble with both verbal and nonverbal communication. Verbal communication issues will be evident when conversing with your buddy. Students may have trouble taking turns in conversation, responding appropriately to something you have said, or even staying on topic. Nonverbal communication issues are typically harder to see at first. Buddies may have trouble understanding the body language or facial expressions of another person and may not even be able to use these forms of communication themselves. As you can imagine, these social issues can make it hard to understand and maintain relationships. Individuals with autism spectrum disorder can be at a greater risk of suffering from anxiety, becoming a victim of bullying, or having a low self-esteem because of their social difficulties. So what can you do to help? Well, research has shown that the social and emotional issues experienced by students with autism can be impacted by peer mentors. That's why this program exists, so thank you for volunteering. Our social coaching program will focus on these 6 key skills. Every other week we will present a lesson to SOAR students on one of these skills. The first lesson will help students create a clear picture of themselves to increase mindfulness. The second lesson will teach students to keep thoughts and actions on track and work towards a goal. Our third lesson will focus on problem-solving methods students can use when interacting with others. Once students have gained more problem-solving skills, we will help them understand how to express themselves appropriately. Next, we will discuss combining their skills to get it right in conversation. Finally, we will work to help our buddies understand how to create and maintain a variety of different types of relationships. Just remember, we are working with the SOAR students. You can learn from them, just as they can learn from you. So keep an open mind and have patience. Thank you for volunteering. Now let's get to work.